Heyo and welcome to Build and Beautify Season 2. In this Cities Skylines modded Let's Play, we'll build Eneida Bay, a vibrant city of our dreams featuring transit-oriented development, clean energy, and deep city detailing. In the last episode, we advanced our city towards a transit-oriented system by providing the Old Harbor area some cargo ships, cargo trains, and a dual-platform subway station for our workers and our passengers. So if you happen to miss the last episode, then click on the info card above or check out the entire Build and Beautify Season 2 playlist located in the description below. In today's episode, we will be continuing the Old Harbor area of Eneida Bay by focusing on the storage infrastructure and the communication services. Specifically, we will be adding a warehouse/container pier near our cargo harbor, a communication tower, and some mail storage modular builds kind of near our train yards, and a special factory that should import the metals and plastics produced from our recycling center to create a new commodity for our citizens. After that, we will implement changes that you, the viewers, have suggested in the comments, so be sure to tune in until the end to see how Eneida Bay evolves with your ideas. So are you enjoying building Eneida Bay? If so, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what features you'd build in your dream city. If you can't wait to see the new season unfold, consider becoming a channel member for exclusive perks, emojis, and early access to videos. And don't miss out on our Eneida Bay merchandise linked in the description below. Alrighty, so I'm wicked excited to start today's construction, so kick back, grab your caffeinated beverage of choice, and let's jump right on into it. Today, I would like to start over here near our train yards by creating a communications complex modular build. I am hoping to place a few assets, including a telecom tower and about 2 post-sorting facilities. So I am going to start with our telecom tower. We need this telecom tower to also cover Cyclops Head, and I am admittedly skeptical that it will reach that far. If that is the case, I may place a smaller radio tower near the substations we built a few episodes ago with the nuclear power plant. Now, if you're wondering why I don't just build the communication complex closer to Cyclops Head, that is because I think the radio tower can act like a traffic control center of assortments, and then this tower will also cover future parts of Eneida Bay. Okay, so I did end up actually coming in and kind of rearranging that because I felt that the tower was too close to these power lines and it just looked messy, in all honesty. So yeah, we moved that around a little bit there. Now let's build 2 post sorting facilities around the telecom tower to first provide mail sorting services to Eneida Bay, and second, kind of enclose the telecom tower with a sort of warehouse slash office looking asset. There is a part of me that wants to plop an actual office asset down in the communications complex, so let me know down in the comments whether or not you think we should do just that. Okay, so we did not end up actually having enough space to place another one in here. And honestly, part of me is okay with that. I really want to prioritize this area right here for another subway yard. Oops, wrong button. So for me, I think I can compromise and leave 1 post sorting facility. I also thought, what if we tried chunking it up a little bit more with additional mail storage? But once again, not quite enough space, and I do want to prioritize the telecom tower here. So we may come through and we may actually create like an extension of assortment with those offices. So let me know down in the comments what offices you think would look best here. If you know like a size or anything like that, that would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, for now, this is what we will work with, and, you know, ignore this, because that is just a nightmare. Alrighty. Next, I would like to create some unique features on this map by adding in our own container piers kind of near the cargo harbor area. So we're going to want to start this by pausing our game and pulling up our transport overlay. Once we have that, we're going to come in and start raising the land around our ship paths and then create a sort of wing to provide landmass for our actual assets. We'll then come in and square off that landmass with some quay walls and try to pull the roads in so that our trucks can access the warehouses. Okay, so I definitely made some impulsive changes last minute to our plan there. I got a little worried that if I made two symmetrical wings on both the left and right side, it would be way too much, especially as this is already a really big industrial area. The nice thing is we can always add on to it later on if we wanted to. I also abused some anarchy here and added in the truss bridges just to kind of add a little bit more texture beneath the bridge here, and then to match it on this side. We have a little bit of flooding, but it's okay, folks. It will go away. But yeah, these will still definitely be some warehouse container ports, and I like the one on the left here is more like its own segregated island, and I'm okay with the idea of making it more asymmetrical. So yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments. Now that we have the piers constructed, I want to come in and create the container port, starting by adding a plethora of warehouses using our Plop the Growable mod. So we're going to come in and plop the growables and honestly just focus on the warehouses for now. I'm then going to use the random button to create some more variations and diversify each level of the assets a bit. Okay, so go ahead and refill that caffeinated beverage because I know I just did. Not sure if that was really a great idea because it's 4 in the afternoon right now, but you know, kick back, enjoy the time lapse as we come through here and start filling this area in with a boatload of warehouses. And I'm just going to plop in the right-hand side for now because the more I look at the left-hand pier, I question whether or not we want to make it smaller. So let me know down in the comments, should we keep the left-hand pier, should we alter it, or should we just demolish it altogether? Okay, so obviously I came in, wiggled things around a few times, tested out a couple of different assets there. The green spaces are where we're actually now going to come in and do a beautifying the build time lapse and actually add in some of these. Here, I'll show you real quick. Come into the props and the industrial props. I think it's all the way at the bottom. Right here. Add in these shipping containers. So yeah, let's jump on in, add in those shipping containers from the industrial props and probably some fencing. Finally, before we move on to our viewer suggestions, let's come on in and construct a vehicle factory. Now, hypothetically, what will happen is as the recycling center turns the trash into plastics, metals, papers, and textiles, the vehicle factory will pick up the plastics and metals specifically to produce vehicles. So hopefully this works, but honestly, we won't know until we come on in and start plopping in the assets. And you know, I do find it a little ironic that we are creating a transit-oriented city, and yet our first unique factory that we are building is a vehicle factory. But I am really hoping to see if the recycling center acts as the star of this production line by taking our citizens' trash and turning it into economic stability. Besides, we can always export the vehicles to Pine Harbor County if the citizens of Eneida Bay really embrace those walking paths and public transit. Honestly, I kind of love how bright that yellow is. Didn't expect that. But it kind of fuses nicely. Okay, anyway, so I did put a boatload of warehouses here. Hopefully they will store vehicles. I really, really wish there was a mod that I could limit it to only storing vehicles, but it is what it is for now. Now, I really do want to enhance our walkability, and I want to pull a pedestrian road straight from our subway station here out towards the factory. I don't think we will need a wide pedestrian road, so let's use our new smaller pedestrian road so that it's wide enough to accommodate several hundred employees, but is space efficient. I am going to leave this undecorated for now in case we do decide to pull some more walking paths in off of this subway station. Okay, I'm considering... What am I considering? I'm considering putting those fences in now. Like, if we did this, is it gonna just... What's it gonna look like? Part of me kind of thinks like a prison walkway. Okay, we're gonna leave that actually undecorated. We'll stick with that original plan. What I will do, however, because this little blinky thing will annoy me, let's just finish drawing that all the way down. It does us no harm to do that, so lovely. And we might as well draw all the way up. Ooh, does that actually mean we could put a roundabout in the middle? Oh, we could. Oh, that'd be ballin'. Ooh. All right, flower bed. Asymmetric. Or metal. Ooh, there's a part of me that wants to do the flowers because, you know, all the smog and all the pollution, a little bit of flowers would help kind of, you know, work with that. But that has flowers too. Yeah, we'll go with that. We're going with that. That's so cool. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, squirrel brain over. All right, so now let's implement some of those changes that you, the viewers, have suggested. With our first one coming today from Sin Sunsan, who came up with a great name for the blue subway line. So let's come on in, and I want to rename this to the Blue Bay Line. And I want to also make sure that that line does actually eventually run south in the future. So that way it's going through the Newtown area and along that bay coastline. So yeah, great suggestion, Sin Sunsan. Thank you so much for shouting it out down in the comments. I greatly appreciate that. Alrighty everyone, I think that just about wraps up today's episode. If you enjoyed today's episode, please hit that like button, subscribe, and leave me a comment down below letting me know your thoughts on today's build. If you're excited to see the next episode unfold, consider becoming a channel member for exclusive perks, emojis, and early access to the videos. Also, don't forget to check out our Eneida Bay merchandise linked in the description below. Until next time, I hope everyone has a phenomenal week.